Drink and drunk, yes, that is me. Always make me family shake. Like
a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. Dorothy is begging for trouble. She insists I should give her this needle. But darling, one thing I want you know, don't blame me for where the needle go. I push it in, she pull it out, I push it back. She start to shout, Dr. Kitchener, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of your needle. She lie down in such a position, it was difficult to give this injection. She start holding on to the needle, making me so uncomfortable. I said, darling, can't you be steady? I'm going to have it done very shortly. She said, Dr. Kitch, I am sorry, but the sight of the needle frightened me. I push it in, she pull it out, I push it back. She start to shout, Dr. Kitch, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of your needle. She still wouldn't lie down quietly, constantly moving her body. So I slapped her in the face with vexation, and I went on giving the injection. She screamed, Doctor, stop, I can't stand the pain. I don't think you inside the right vein. I said, it's your own fault, you wouldn't be told. The needle must be slipped in the wrong hole. I push it in, she pull it out, I push it back. Start to shout, Dr. Kitchener, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of your needle. I pull it from that hole and start again. I have the needle now in the right vein. The needle just gone in half an inch. Young lady start to flinch. Suddenly she bawled, it is hurting. Doc, I can feel the penicillin going in. I said, you little fool, look what you do. You talk until the needle breaking you. I push it in, she pull it out, I push it back. She start to shout, Dr. Kitchener, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of your needle.
Audrey, you were moving nice. You wouldn't take the back advice. You know what's so suffering with the flu. The doctor tell you what you have to do. I know you telling me you don't agree with what the doctor tell you to give me.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Girl, you know it's important.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Why you act so reluctant?
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Girl, you know me condition.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
And I need your attention. Audrey, girl, I want to know why you have me suffering for. Can't you see that I am very sick and really want to get better quick? Now will you stop your fooling about and throw the medicine down inside me mouth?
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Girl, you know that I want it.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Can't you give me a little bit?
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Why you hiding the medicine?
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Audrey, give me the reason. Audrey, you are moving nice. You won't take the back advice. You know I'm suffering with the flu. The doctor tell you what you have to do. I know you telling me you don't agree with what the doctor tell you to give me.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Girl, you know it's important.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Why you act so reluctant?
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
Girl, you know me condition.
Give me the thing when the doctor order me. Give me the thing.
And I need your attention.
Yeah. Hey. Give me. Hey, give me. Special good night to each and everyone. I told you tonight. It's going to be Sugar Aloes right here tonight, and there was a reason why I bring Sugar Aloes here tonight. There was a reason. A lot of people think I'm a seer man. All right, yes, I'm a seer man. I just see things. And I just read palm. Yes, I just know what's going on. Anyway, we say special good night to each and everybody here live on Iwer stage, on Iwer TV, on YouTube, on Iwer, Neil Iwer on Facebook, on the Street 919 page. We're here to celebrate a special moment tonight. And tonight is Sugar Aloes night. But before Sugar Aloes, I promise you all I'm going to play you an hour of Lord Kitchener music. And there's a reason for that. And the reason for that is the first payday I ever get in Calypso business is Kitchener give it to me. I make no excuse to that. The first payday I ever get in this whole thing is Kitchener give it to me at Kitchener Review. And when I was at Kitchener Review, I met Sugar Aloes at Kitchener Review. So the only way I could do Kitchener is if I doing Sugar Aloes because I meet him there by the boss. You understand? And I never forget, I came in tongue singing a very stupid song. I call it a stupid song because the buffman sent me back to Point Fortin. Black Stallion, Rash Shorty I, and Brother Resistance and them called me on the Jack Street Mall. He said, where you from? I said, I'm from Point Fortin. They say, you leave quiet up in Point Fortin to come in tongue here to sing that stupid song? Some song about a drinking vat. And I go lie down flat. They send me back to Point one time. They said, don't let me see you back in tongue until they had a good song. And when I came back in tongue the next year, where time is getting hard, right here in Trinidad, they carry me by Kitchener. Kitchener say, you bring the man there, you bring the man, you tell me let the man sing in the tent. Eh? And I hear the man song. Stalin say, you don't have to hear no song. If he tell you the man have a good song, the man have a good song. And that's where my career had started. So right now, I want to take this opportunity to celebrate the hour of Kitchener music before Sugar Aloes here. Here, Aloes, come let the people see you now, man. All they come, let us see the guests. All they look, the guest is here. All they look, Sugar Aloes is here. He here. So all they get ready, all they start to make all the donation because when the thing start, all they don't want to have to be going to now try to pull the credit card. Right? So all they make all the donation by Fund Me TNT. Everybody know where to go and make the donation. And everybody who make the donation will call and we'll big you up. Right? So Aloes, rest yourself. Right? You rest yourself there so. Let me do this thing for the boss, but I'm worried about your t-shirt. I find like a yellow, like a yellow one to get lost. I feel like we'll have to get a t-shirt for you tonight. Something tell me I'll have to get a t-shirt. Oh, yeah, your suit. All right, very nice. So tonight is Calypso night. I must say thanks to Trinidad and Tobago Calypso organization. I just call them that still. Too cool. I call them too cool. But you know, I they long, so I know them from when since they was on cruise ship complex and they used to call them the Calypso Trinidad and Tobago Calypso organization. Thanks for having tonight. They are the title sponsor for tonight, you know. So, right now I want to play, starting with some videos. And most of the videos I'm playing tonight is Lord Kitchener mashing up New York City. So, I'm going over director, play me some Lord Kitchener mashing up New York City, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the man who made Calypso a hit in London is here with us. I'm talking about the Grand Master of Calypso. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together? Let's give a warm welcome on stage to the Grand Master, Lord Kitchener.
They say to me, they want a musical change in plan. I say, I want to the best that I can. I'm gonna challenge me. When I'm going to have a they all indicated that they were getting bored. I don't appreciate something new. So I pass the challenge to the mind of God. To see, they say to me, they want a musical change in plan. With them steel band from all over. You're gonna hear them at the best, you'll be going through a test, you're gonna hear them at the pass, burning the grass. Beat pan, beat pan, beat pan.
decide the minor should terminate. If not entirely, for most of the melody, you notice the chorus carries a symbol from E7 to A minor. It's really designed to give you a strange new look on the road to Panorama. They said Casablanca, Taliban invader, and someone from Arima. They master the minor, but I know you can't trust. Solo and Exodus, all will be hoping to destroy things tomorrow. You will hear pan in E minor, with them steel band from all over. You're gonna hear them at the best, they're going through a test, you're gonna hear them at the pass, burn in the grass. Beat band, beat band, beat band, beat band.
Unless you tell all you, that is Kitchener mashing up New York City, and I'm going to play a next one mashing up New York City again. My director, you ready with the next one from Kitchener? Just play all the videos with Kitchener. Let us see how hard this man used to work and how much work he put in for this beautiful country of Trinidad and Tobago. Director, you ready for me? Hey, director, you ready for me? Right? Right? And you see it was Kitchener and Ken Professor Fillmore. Anybody could remember back in the days in Kitchener tent when Kitchener come out with all his big pan tune, you used to have Ken Professor right on his side there waiting to play the tune. And Ken used to take the tune and go and play it in the pan yard and mash up the pan yard. You understand? That was some of the most beautiful days that I ever see in my whole entertainment life. So right now, I'm going to play all your next video and next one with the Lord Kitchener. Right? We vibes in, we go, don't worry. I know all I want to hear sugar boom boom, you know, we go get to it just now.
If you find she talking with a lovely accent, don't worry. enjoying my soca movement.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
She moving, she grooving, she rocking, she talking. Now anybody could shine, anybody could grind, but nobody could whine like the
Doctor, daughter.
Anybody could shine, anybody could grind, but nobody could whine like the
Doctor, daughter.
They leave the savannah about 3:30. Then they make a zigzag by tranquility. The band started moving from outer space. So they rhythm jamming, mama. So she shakes she waist. Coming to the corner, she whining like a top. Counter yada. Topic had to stop. Up come a Bajan. Man, I can't miss the show. How can Trini woman could wind up that body so? If you see she itching to have you embrace.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
Oh, and finally clinching, she hand round your waist.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
Oh, if she start to tremble like a strong earthquake.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
Oh, then she start to wiggle like a rattlesnake.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
She moving, she grooving, she rocking, she talking. Now anybody could shine, anybody could grind, but nobody could whine like the doctor. Oh, anybody could shine, anybody could grind, nobody could whine like the doctor, daughter. The band then continue on St. Basil Street. I don't have to tell you how the music sweet. But while the girl jumping and having she fun, people only asking me stupid question. Can't you go to whisper? You don't have to shout. Who's this your father? Boy, you singing about. I say it's a secret. I leave them in doubt. They could never hear it from Kitchener mouth. If you see she drinking a cold Caribbean,
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
oh, then you see she drifting and kick she legs in the air.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
If she stop by high-low to get some white oak,
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
oh, and with that she follow with a bottle of coke.
Don't worry, mama, is the doctor, daughter.
She moving, she grooving, she rocking, she talking. Now anybody could shine, anybody could grind, but nobody could whine like the
Doctor, daughter.
oh, anybody could shine, anybody could grind, nobody
Don't worry, mama. It's doctor. Watch it.
Don't worry, mama. It's
She watch it. Watch it. Yes, watch it. Yes,
Don't
watch
worry, mama.
it. She watch it.
Don't worry.
Somebody say more. Somebody say more, Kitchener, man.
Coming on stage next, ladies and gentlemen, is a man with longevity in the true sense of the word. He began singing Calypso way back in 1937, and he's still singing today. He has won the Road March King 13 times. Most recent, well, 1976 was the last time he won it. He also won the Calypso Monarch competition in 1975. Ladies and gentlemen, the man lived in London, and even though he lived in England, he was making sure that he sang Calypso and sent it back to Trinidad, and was still winning in Trinidad. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on stage the king of them all, Mr. Sparrow Kitchener Roberts.
Climbing up a mountain, high above the sea. I find myself approaching a hyper killer bee. Climbing up a mountain, high above the sea. I find myself disturbing a hyper killer bee. They bite me on my chin, bite me on my hand. The noise that they making, it sound like steel band. Because of my love for music, I refuse to run. But the bees were not sympathetic. They sting me for fun. Vroom, vroom. Killer bee bite me. The killer bee sting me. The killer bee drag. Vroom, vroom. Killer bee choke me. The killer bee choke me. All over my head. Well, I feel the pain, but I got in a vibe in my brain. Mama, yo, I start to dance. I start to prance. Because the buzzing of the beat form this beautiful melody. You see the beat melody. Stand up in the bushes, leaning on a tree, watching all the bruises the bees put on me. I say this is tragic, is it wrong or right? For the sake of music, to take all this bite. Well, this was my problem. Should I stay or go? Something tell me leave them, something tell me no. Well, I finally decided I'm going to remain. The bees must be say I stupid, they lash me again. Vroom, vroom. Killer bee bite me, the killer bee sting me, the killer bee dread. Vroom, vroom. Bee choke me, the killer bee choke me, all over me head. Well, I feel the pain, but I get in a vibe in my brain. Mama, yo, I start to dance, I start to prance, because the buzzing of the beat form this beautiful melody. Surely upon hearing music in she wing. Suddenly she flew in and gave me a sting. Before I could ball out, oh come, like it's dead or dead. The whole of the beehive gets warm and ravaged my head. Zoom, zoom, killer be bite me, killer be sting me, killer be dread. Zoom, zoom, killer be choke me, killer be choke me, all over my head. But I'm feeling the pain, but I'm getting a vibe in my brain. Mama, you I start to dance, I start to prance, because the pulsing love the beat form this beautiful melody. Surely the big melody.
Give me more Kitchener. Give me more Kitchener. Give me more Kitchener. All you more Kitchener. More Kitchener, man. More Kitchener.
If you find me face looking fret, it's something that really get me upset. If me face looking like it want to fret, it's something that really get me upset. Me and the boss man just disagree. He nearly had big fight with me and he. Well, what you think called the daily? He want me to work on Carnival Day. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
Mr. Lee don't want to be the band.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
This could have serious bacchanal.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
Like Duca could get on radical.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
Our kid,
Wednesday,
our kid,
Friday,
our kid,
Christmas Day,
our kid.
New Year's Day.
But from Juve morning to o'clock,
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
and don't want to hear nothing but work.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
Especially when them silver cattle rock.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
And the Juve posse start to flock.
Don't ask me to work for Carnival.
Okay. Hey. won't be able to concentrate. Imagine I'm walking in a factory and a Juve band passing near to me. Well, what you think will happen as man? I leave in the walk and jump in the van. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal. Mr. Review want to be me pal. I rather like head by the dial than the rest just talk for carnival. I walk in, I walk in, I walk in, I walk in. But from Juve morning 2 o'clock, I don't want to hear nothing but walk. Especially when them silver start to rock and the Juve posse start to flock. You walk in today, you walk in today, you walk in today, you walk in today, you're changing your mind, you're changing your mind. Spread the news loud and clear. Spread it for all employers to hear. Tell them when it comes to carnival time, walk to a treaty is a big crime. All before carnival we go walk, Sunday to Sunday right round the clock. But carnival Saturday is the last. Then we won't be freedom to play with mass. I tell him, no, Mr. Vidal. Mr. Rico want to be me pal. Don't ask me a tal. Lord, I don't want to turn a criminal. I walk in, I walk in, I walk in, I walk in. But from Juve morning 2 o'clock, I don't want to hear nothing but walk. Especially when them silver start to rock and the Juve posse start to flock. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Don't ask me to work for crisis. Let me hear you. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Don't ask me to work for carnival. Everybody,
That is the Lord Kitchener. Before we play the next video,
don't ask me to work. No work, no work, no work.
I want to tell them a story. After Carnival every year, the big show used to normally be in New York City. So all the entertainers used to stay in Trinidad until May month. Am I right, Aloes? And they will go to Madison Square Garden and some of the bigger halls in New York, and they used to go for the Mother's Day show. So the first time they used to make their appearance is Mother's Day weekend in New York City, right? So most of the videos I'm showing you from Kitchener here is to show you him performing in New York City for Mother's Day. So I'm gonna play another one called Toko Ban. All remember that one? Toko Ban? Director, we ready for Toko Ban? And Tommy, what's Tommy going to do?
We come from a country district all the way up north. We hobby is playing music and drinking fish broth. We come from a country district all north. We weather the storm under pressure, then decided to form an orchestra. musically, oh God, Toko Band is coming down. We have a plan to mash up town. We're going to shake the savannah and even take Panorama. Street band from Togo, band of tomorrow. We're ready for action in all competition. But how do you say we should be free? All kind of excuses, they can't stand the losses. And yet he forget to mention we have no panyard, no kind of accommodation. We real have it hard. For most of the time we gather alongside the sea and having to practice under a coconut tree. But that hasn't stopped perseverance, nor has it disrupt our performance. So all who say we can't beat band, I know they want nothing with this band. We can't beat band, so tell me so. You country band, go back to home. What they don't know, we pan is sweet, and the crowd just go for the Togo beat. They think
Because we from the country,
yeah,
we have no musical background.
but if they should just look at their history, they know that we terribly strong. Physically, musically, oh God,
Toko Band
Toko Band
coming down.
coming down.
We have we plan
How we plan,
to mash up town.
mash up town,
We're going to shake
going to
the
shake
savannah
savannah
and even take
and even take
Panorama.
the steel band from Toko, the band of tomorrow. We ready for action in all competition. But how they are saying we should be competing. All kind of excuses, they can't stand the losses. And now all around the island, people want to know how this little country steel band could play music so. Tell them we have an excellent tuner, a tuner of class, and a prolific arranger no one could surpass. Because we possess variation, we always get the best orchestration. So now you know and understand the secret of the Togo band. Can't be band, they tell me so. The country band, go back to home. What they don't know, the pan is sweet and the crowd just go for the Togo beat. They think,
Because we from the country,
yeah,
we have no musical background.
if they should just look at their history, they know that we terribly strong. Physically, musically, oh God,
The Toko Band
Toko Band
is coming down.
coming down.
We have we plan
How we plan
to mash up
to
town.
mash up town.
We're going to shake
We're going to shake
bring back out this. And I was bigger, so it was bigger. I had to go by the tailor and take it in for tonight. Tonight is a special night. That is Lord Kitchener in New York City, and the pan man was playing this, Mr. Dane Golston. Remember him? He was here on pan night. Somebody say more Kitchener. Somebody say more Kitchener. More Kitchener.
A big, big park, I felt like a king upon the throne. Me and him held the line alone. When I heard a talk and a creeping walk, as I look around frightfully, we were lying in the center of a cemetery. You talk about run, and nearly bust me head. The living running from the dead. I go say, don't run me lad. We play a game I can run. Well, there's no one running in truth. Run. The foot stick in a back go root. Run. I follow inside a tomb. Run. I get up with a zoom, zoom, zoom. I was just about to start a little romance with my sweetheart. I kissed her twice, just feeling nice, when a voice said, Mister, you brave to be bringing your girlfriend on top of the grave. You talk about run, nearly bust me head. The living running from the dead. I go say, don't run, lad. Come let me play a game I can. Well, there's no one running in truth. The foot stick in a mango root. I fall inside a tomb. I get up with a zoom, zoom, zoom. I saw the whole world shake. And now in big trouble. This chap, I don't want to see the devil. I see a tall white horse on top of a big black cross. As I ball out, oh come a dead. The horse say, kids, come go to bed. You talk about run, and then he bust me head. The living running from the dead. I go say, don't run, lad. Come let me play a game I can. Well, there's no one running in truth. The foot stick in a mango root. I fall along inside a tomb. Get up in a zoom, 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 mama. Oh, come on. Well, it keep on going. As I reach the street, a tall gentleman I meet. I was feeling so happy to tell him of my fright in the cemetery. He said, I can understand you're a wild young man, but still you're not to be blamed. When I was alive, I was just the same. You talk about run, then he bust me head, living running from the dead. I go say, don't run, lad. Come let me play a game I can. Well, it's now a running in truth. The foot stick in a mango root. Get up inside a tomb. And I'm with a zoom, 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 mama.
see what I tell earlier? I tell earlier somebody say Kitchi. Somebody say Kitchener. Listen, let me tell you a little story. You know what I mean? You know, I come from the country and I meet the guys in them. And one thing, despite of what anybody in Trinidad and Tobago, one thing that I know, Kitchener and Mighty Sparrow was very, very good friends. They had what they call a special relationship. You understand? Kitchener tell me in his own two words, I know anything I go by him for, he does always say yes. You understand? And that is a good friend to have, you know? So they had a very special relationship. And, you know, at one time, the music industry went into a time when everybody was celebrating the years. And they had this big concert. I was so upset, Aloes, that they never called me to sing in that show, boy. I don't know why I beg the promoter. In the old house, I remember that story, right? So, right now, I would like to play Mighty Sparrow singing a Kitchener song for Kitchener Special Anniversary Night. What it was again? How do they call the night? It was Thank You Kitch, spectacular forum put on the show. Watch Mighty Sparrow singing a Kitchener.
Kitchener. You know what happened just now? All of them fellas who sing is Kitchener friend. But the next performer coming up is Kitchener really, truly, real friend. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Calypso King of the World, Leah Francisco, the Mighty.
As I look around rightfully, the old lady said to pass me to talk out front. And let it break me head. Run, you feel on it from the dead. Run, won't say go wrong with that. Run, the people in my car. Run, but it's no wrong in the truth. Run, speaking of my root. Run, but don't inside that room. Run, get up in the room. Run,
drink. I live sing. Anytime I drink. I live sing. Anytime I drink. Anytime I drink. I live sing. Anytime I drink. I live sing. Anytime I drink. 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 Anytime I drink.
Singing one of the best spread songs. I only hope the young artists watching it and they realize that there was always love in this business. When I come in town, I mean, and the same love amongst the artists is a transfer into
We will sing this one here. Look, it's not this one. I thought I saw that pussycat walking Charlotte Street. What I really wasn't sure was the right person I meet. Just as I was making sure of this young lady. It's not what you're searching for. The person belongs to me. Which is it? If I was there, oh, if I was there, oh, if I was there, if I was there, no, take off your hand. Down on your pussy like
Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into our Mother's Day special. It's going to have more licks here now.
Yes.
Because I'm going and bring on stage a man, a seasoned campaigner. This man, I just still call him the Road March King of the World.
And
Some people know him as the Maestro. I just call him the Grand Master. Would you please, people, put your hand together. Let's welcome Alwyn Roberts, Lord, Kitchener.
This is the song that they know him for. All the generation, all the young people. This is the song that they will always remember him for. Every man will have a song that you have to remember him for. And this is the song. Let me come on the bits here. Sing it.
Honey, there is nothing sweeter. You make me squeal, you make me bawl, you make me feel like 10 foot tall. Sugar boom, sugar boom bum, sugar boom, sugar boom bum, sugar boom, sugar boom bum, sugar boom, sugar boom bum. Yeah. Every time you wiggle, honey, you put me in trouble. You torture me the way you whine. I love to see your fat behind. Sugar boom, sugar boom, boom. Sugar boom, sugar boom, boom. Sugar boom, sugar boom, boom. Sugar boom, sugar boom, boom.
Kitchener. Let me give me a round of applause for Lord Kitchener. Give Kitchener a round of applause. You know, you have so much more Lord Kitchener song that we ain't play tonight. Cause we ain't reached a cockroach in the petticoat. We ain't reached there yet. You understand what I'm saying? Right? But time has come and it's time for our guest. Our guest is here, right? And don't forget tomorrow night, you know, it's Soca night. We have Trisha Hamilton and Snakey. It's going to be here tomorrow night. You know, and don't forget we have comedian on Sunday. And don't forget, you know, these concerts, we do it with our love for you. So all we ask you all is to just make a donation, a small donation to our guests. And you could do that by just going on the YouTube page, Iwer TV, and then you saw the link there saying Fund Me TNT. You click on the link and it tells you straight in where you have to make a donation. And if you're not in Trinidad and Tobago, you don't have a credit card and you have Cash App. You know, Cash App is like having money on your cell phone. You can make it via Neil Iwer George and Cash App. Okay? Make a contribution. You know, make the artist proud, make me proud, make yourself proud. And don't forget, all who make contribution is going to pick you up right here on the show tonight. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I want to take the opportunity to invite a man on the stage. Listen, I meet the man when I did get my second break, because I did come through with time hard, hold tight and boom boom time, and then I did go down a little bit. And I met a gentleman. Poser had put me on to a gentleman in New York called Super Jack Tantan. If anybody look at those albums, they realize the man have all his albums still, Super Jack Tantan, to produce a song for me. And the song that Super Jack Tantan was supposed to produce for me is a song called Nah Do That. I beg she to dance, she back up on me, I tell she not do that. So I started to produce the song, I started to use my money, I actually used the money to pay my installment for my car and my little money for the Christmas money. And when I sing the song, I finished the song by less than, but I had half of the money in the song. And I sent it up to New York to Super Jack Tantan. And Super Jack Tantan was not going to put out that song because I sing about boom boom again. He said, Mamdi, you have a problem with this boom boom? And Poser tell him, boss man, you see them kind of song, that's what them young people like these days. And Super Jack decided he's going to release the song in New York City. And now do that take off like a bullet. So then I get a phone call, boy, your song unclear. So Super Jack Tantan then decide he will send back my little money that I put in the tune. So that is how I was going to get money for Christmas that year. I never forget, I bought my duck Christmas Eve night in Shogunas and off the highway in Shogunas going south. Then when I buy my duck. And I know this other artist who come in on stage because Super Jack gave him the money and tell him, give Iwer George's money. And he came from New York on a Christmas Eve night. And I wait, he used to live no, not John, that is on the Beatum. He was living on the Beatum that time. I didn't know the Beatum was a dangerous place. I didn't know. But to get money, I'll go anyway because things was very hard. It wasn't bad then. And I wait in the Beatum. And I waited until he come. He came from the airport probably about 6 o'clock in the evening. And I get my little change. And that is how my children was able to have duck for the Christmas. And I would like to take this opportunity 20-something years after to do the honors and introduce this artist on stage. His name is Sugar Aloes, ladies and gentlemen. Sugar Aloes, welcome to Iwer stage, man.
Thanks, Iwer. Nice one. For those of you out there, I hope you enjoy this. Ding, 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 la, day, la, day, da, day. Hey girl, you look so lovely, and I'm madly in love with you. She said, don't mind, I'm on the streets here. I don't know what you want to do. No, don't feel that I'm stupid. Not because I look dirty, but let me explain you, mister. I'm not really a hustler. But if you really want to make it with me, please don't tell me that you love. I'm sorry because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is Murder, She Wrote. Cause you can't tell how I feel when I'm hungry. You do not feel the depression that I feel when I'm broke. My so-called friends, they're just watching and laughing. They won't stretch a helping hand, I swear they have stroke. That's how I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. Ding, 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 la, ding, do, 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 do. I say, baby, you must believe me, because what I'm saying is true. She said, mister, just pass the money and then do what you want to do. Boy, I was living so happy. Yes, I once had a family, but my friends then put me on a scene, introduced me to this thing called cocaine. Now I live myself in difficulty, searching for help only to find there's nobody, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is murder she wrote. 'Cause you can't tell how I feel when I'm lonely. Many times I just have to get up and go and roam. No one can say how you feel when you lose your family, especially when your house no longer a home. That's how I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. She say, if I tell you this story, when you hear it, your ear will spark. But my husband, he was very wealthy. Yes, we was living in Leslie Park. But poor heart, he didn't know a thing about the drugs I was using. And when he found out eventually, he took the children, then he divorced me. Now I live nowhere and have no money. The only alternative is to sell my body, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is murder she wrote. No one don't care if I'm sick or I'm healthy. No one don't know the pain I feel in my heart. Sometimes I just got to sit down and wonder why my so-called friends didn't help me when I first started. That's how I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. Ding, 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 do, 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 do. She said, I would love to make a clean break, now that I've learned from my mistake. But right now, like it's too late for me, 'cause I done gone through already. No matter how hard I try, no one to answer my cry. Everybody keeps turning me down. Nothing feels right, boy, they are so wrong. Now that you know the whole truth about me, go your way in peace, 'cause you can't fool me. I know love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throats. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is murder she wrote. No one wants you and you are a loser. When you're on top, they keep trying to pull you down. Once you have cash, you will have friends forever. But when you're broke like me and you check for them, look, they're gone. That's why I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. I want to dedicate this one for Tuesday going. The protest Tuesday going. I want to dedicate this one to. A man on out with an ex-man down by the corner. Two coffin and kick the back and all over. They drink two cold beers and they laugh it off. But these days if you do that, they'll say you're soft. Nowadays as you turn wrong all of a sudden, This place is getting worse, don't find what we try. Big gun in your face, just so for no reason. You touch a man accidentally, you could die. The places where we used to play, at nights when boys and girls would meet. Gunshots are heard throughout the day, and blood now flow on every street. So say thank the Lord when you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Like love and compassion, just love and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Human lives, they got no value no more. No, this is not the land I used to know. Politicians in the parliament chamber, whether Williams, Capaldi or Butler, for that kind of night you couldn't wait to turn the radio loud to hear the debate. It was excitement so all over the land. The true state of the nation we used to know was great pressure from the opposition. But nowadays, Parliament is a complete comedy show. The places where we used to play, at nights when good old friends would meet. Now gunshots goes throughout the day, and bloodstains are seen on every street. You must say thank the Lord if you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Like integrity just pack up and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Every day's only lies and comments for so. No, no, this is not the land I used to know. About transparency. We love to talk about accountability. But who accounting to who wants the rain supply? So attack and counter attack you hear all the time. The sharing of the pie that they're going through. Yet in reality we sing about equality. Economic wars facing me and you, while the wealth stays with those in authority. The places where we used to play, at nights when decent folks would meet. You'd have welcomes blazing night and day, and blood that flow on our streets. You must say thank the Lord when you see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Cause like this and compassion wrap up and gone. This is not the land I used to know. Mr. Divide don't exist no more. No, no, this is not the land I used to know. Them religious leaders must be in this song. Cause we know for sure something going wrong. It's no longer about faith, them fellas on show. Bring plenty blue notes and you're good to go. They have me wondering how long this would last. Cause we losing the battle of family. Man and woman is now a thing of the past. Nowadays, there's plenty sodomites dwelling amongst we. The places where we used to pray, in churches where families meet. It's hypocrisy and moral decay, while blood still flows on our streets. We must say thank the Lord when we see the dawn. Could someone tell me how this place gets so? Spiritual morals still got abandoned. This is not the land I used to know. Everywhere you turn is pain and sorrow. Oh, this is not the land I used to know. Yes, most relevant for now this time. I may be taking a serious risk, singing a song like this, cause me ain't sure I like how God organizes business. Now me ain't picking at creation, all the wonderful things He's done. Specifically, I am speaking of justice. Cause the system we depend on, they are failing every day. Big crime, small time, man just walk away. If I had a hand in creation, justice to control, yeah, how I would organize my world. As you do your crime, I tell you in one day's time, I strike your back, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, wave your folks bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you're going to meet your death. So we will have no innocent men in jail, and no criminals on bail, with no hypocrites like Ramesh to harass with tail. If you know your help, stage a coup, time go pick up with you. In the twinkling of an eye, you will get your due. When 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you kill someone, run and buy your flowers. 24 hours, in 24 hours. Justice from the sky, 24 hours. Ding, 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 da, da, ding. La, da, da, ding. Tree, la, da, ding, ding. It's justice from the great I am. Mankind law is to flim-flam. With celestial intervention, I say you must get jammed. And while you're paying for your crime, all the dates, the facts, the time, recorded permanently in your own handpan. So there'll be no monster murders sitting on the record books. It's back pay in one day for criminals and crooks. No more Al Capone, no more Hitler's, far less funerals. All we have is one-day criminals. So as you do your crime, I tell you in one day's time, I strike your bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, wave your folks bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you will meet your death. It's no more lying in that road, cause my system don't so. And the floating arms of justice has no friends, no foe. Kareem and Bernadette James, killers we will know by names. Next day struck down, covered in the shade. When in 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you kill someone, run and buy your flowers. In 24 hours, in 24 hours. Justice from the sky, 24 hours. Ding, 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 la, la, ding, ding, la, ding. It is the Satan thought that you no longer must get caught. Innocent till proven guilty, that's a dead result. Only genuine accidents or cases of self-defense could stay the arm of justice. It cannot be bought. So there'll be no repeat offenders getting bail to kill again. One chance, riddance, save the sad replay. Judgment places out of the question, planet Earth has none. Justice greets you at the break of dawn. So as you do your crime, tell you in one day's time, I strike you bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, wake the folks, bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you go meet your death. Cause man could grant you amnesty and then pay you big money. All my system offer you is R.I.P. So if rule and will is the king, before the crescent moon swing, your fanatic is going to sing their lies our king. When 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you killed someone, run and buy your flowers. 24 hours, 24 hours. Justice from the sky, 24 hours. I feel like the omnipotent, indulgent man is too lenient. Or maybe I don't understand the forms of his punishment. Oh yes, I read it every day. For your sins you have to pay. But justice must be quick and also diligent. Cause if justice comes for criminals, people they get old and dead. Thousands of humans' lives would have been spared. Heaven, hell, and the devil after will make up somehow. The evil that you do, you must pay now. So as you do your crime, I tell you in one day's time, I strike your bow, the full consequence you are going to get. So if you kill, don't cry, brave your friends, bye-bye. Before the sun goes down, you will meet your death. Jesus no boss head. Next day 3 bandits struck down dead, with a full confession written on their hands in red. No mothers to make ruction, say the house never heard no one. Everybody knows justice has been done. When 24 hours, 24 hours. If you know you killed someone, run and buy your flowers. 24 hours, 24 hours. Justice from the sky, 24 hours. This one is a Peter Ray Blood, if you're listening. Once you're locked on, this one is for you. Time does not move, it is we who travels. Times are rising, yet we perceive in the future and past. Not to be lost in the seemingly endless cosmos. We stick numbers onto time's looking glass, but time don't bow to man. Time to respond to calibration on the scale of time. Every weight is the same. And though timekeepers get gray and their clocks fade away, not a wrinkle, no a gray hair on time as it marches on. To an idle man, time is overwhelming. To a busy man, time just seems to fly. Though perceptions crisscross, Father Time is the boss. If you don't move in time, it's you will lost. If you don't groove in time, it's you will lost. Time is amused when people try to hold and contain him. Time is infused by the good and the brave. Time takes its notes, recording our isms and schisms from the Wazak till Armageddon rage. And though we get real old and we count our great-grandchildren, time is as young as the day it was born. Because time does not fly, it's as still as the sky. It's time measurements that vanish while time marches on. To an angry man, time's his songs of fire. To a peaceful man, time is sweet perfume. Though perceptions crisscross, Father Time is the boss. If you don't move with time, it's you will lost. If you don't groove in time, it's you will lost. Sometimes a man, when he's under a deep anesthesia, something goes wrong, he's suspended in time. The doctors may say that the patient is in a coma. To you time moves on, but his clock does not chime. And when he comes around, he has not lost a day nor a second. He's right back in tune with the dusk and the dawn. So in that coma retreat, he didn't skip a beat, cause time was his bedfellow. Yet time marches on. To an old man, time is shows a blessing. To a shady man, time's a precipice. Though perceptions crisscross, Father Time is the boss. If you don't move in time, it's you will lost. If you don't groove in time, it's you will lost. Time has two arms which he uses to build and dismantle the angels of time. They are all life and death. This world is history, there's the trademark and all their scribbles. Death is their aim and they never forget. So when your number call and they close off your time as a life form, a blanket of flames or a hole in the ground. Now we have transcended alone to another time, soul, past and present, now in vision, still time marches on. To a conscious man, time is astral travel. To an empty man, time's is shades of blue. So perceptions crisscross, Father Time is the boss. If you don't move with time, as you will lost. If you don't groove in time, as you will lost. To a roper man, time is always ready. To a lazy man, time just pass and gone. So perceptions crisscross, Father Times is the boss. If you don't move with time, as you will lost. I say you better groove in time and don't get lost. This would differentiate the rich from the poor. Ever since a smaller hearing about a place called heaven, but they say in that paradise a rich man may never go. I have heard so many stories about a place called hell, a place that prepared for evildoers, the devil and his angels. But where is this heaven? Nobody knows. Some say it's no lie, it's way up in the sky. And where is this hell? Some say it's down below. But twice I see and I know. Cause when them big boys congregating, eating caviar and chicken, drinking champagne and knocking glass, they living in heaven, in the earthly heaven. But when the poor man is a princess, every minute of the hour from them scrounging from upper class, it is plain to tell that the poor man's living in hell. Some people have life so easy, while others have it hard. And sometimes it really seems like the good suffer for the bad. Long time there was an old saying, he who do the crime need less trying to run away, because you must do the time. But in this rich man's paradise, no, it isn't so. Some will commit murder, but to prison they'll never go. And if you think that I'm joking, the records are there to show. Seems like the law in the system is only for the poor. Cause when them big boys do their crime, they ain't wasting no time. Them and the lawyers that's congregate, living in the heaven, in the earthly heaven. But when the poor man is accused, oh God, he confused, because he know he must feel the weight. It is so plain to tell, once you're poor, you're living in hell. According to Frank Sinatra, and yes, I agree, in spite of your position, everyone was born to be free. Black or poor, it doesn't matter, we are all the same. We've got the same flesh and blood running through our veins. But if rich man's paradise, injustice is the norm. And lot of nice things sharing, but the poor man ain't getting none. And then the from another says, it's spiritual, mama guy. The preacher saying, don't worry, you go get your share when you die. And when it's stepping up in style, living wicked and wild, no longer fall for the poor. He living in heaven, in his earthly heaven. But it's to see him ball and scratch when them bandits start to snatch his children right in front of his door. Is then you could tell who's in heaven and who's in hell. As far as I'm concerned, partner, for all that it's worth, this place they call hell and heaven is right here upon this earth. It's according to your status, anyone can tell. It's either you living happily in heaven or you dwelling deep down in hell. Since the inception of time, that was always the score. The rich keep getting richer, while the poor man just remain poor. And it's the prayer of complaints will rise when they campaigning, telling the poor to dig nothing, better days are coming. And when they rich live and dry, they don't hear the world much cry, cause the money block up the air. They living in heaven, in the earthly heaven. So we just have to understand, maybe it was nature's plan, because it really nobody ain't care. When you ring the bell, like the poor was designed for hell. Yes, this was 2002. And I want to put this out there for the children and the mothers, parents. We made them children, but we didn't make their minds. To that statement, I do not agree. Irregardless whether rich or poor, even big or small, we are the mirrors of society. So when we train a child from strong and it starts to grow, we must make them understand we are concerned about tomorrow. We must treat them love, trust and honesty, perseverance, pride and dignity. We must contribute in molding that tree. Easy, but if we allow them children to grow in stride, they will never respect for you. They will never appreciate the simple values of life, and will end up biting off more than they could chew. Teach them how to give thanks to the Master for the sunshine and the air they breathe. Tell them always respect your elders, regardless of color or creed. Tell them the weapons in life's great battle is pride and education. Then you could say you made a contribution. Children growing up today in a broken home and facing real hard times every day. If that parent do not time to show them and learn attention, I'm certain sure they won't go astray. But if you're going on the line and leaving them kids alone, When them children grow up, they'll have no love for their own. They might end up gangsters or drug pushers, child molesters or murderers. What we'll end up with is some real monsters, horrors. But if we teach the children to be contented, we won't have to make excuses in front. Let them know there will be a day they wouldn't eat what they have, but will have the privilege to eat what they want. Teach them that they must always be grateful for the little they get each day. Never envy a next man's success. Let them know that crime doesn't pay. Tell them children greed, hatred and malice will only lead them to destruction. Then you could say you made a contribution. It has some parents who I know try their best with their children, but somehow today them same parents fail. The children went to school, got blouses and a song education, but them children them end up in jail. Where did they all went wrong? You might seriously want to know. What kind of foundation was prepared for them kids to grow? While daddy planning to be millionaire, mommy was concerned about she nails and hair. So them kids grow up thinking no one care. Oh yeah, they had everything they could ever want. It's true, Lord. But you tell me how much they made could do. Even their school teachers had an important part to play, but that was only a portion of the day. They never had the chance to say morning, cause they seldomly saw your face. If by chance you reach home for dinner, nobody is saying no grace. And now the lawyer's eating your money, you're balling worse than 10,000. But negligence was your only complication. If you want them children grow in the proper way, physically and mentally strong, there are certain things in life you must understand. You have to bend the tree while it's young. So when they are reckless, don't pamper them with a smile. Such delinquent attitude would eventually spoil the child. Then according to the role they choose, you might just end up crying the blues. Cause the undertaker has nothing to lose. You choose. But if you teach the children to responsibility, they will cherish and not destroy this land. Teach them to be the best they can, they have the ability. Cause this nation's future is in their hands. Teach them that they must always be leaders and don't follow bad company. Let them know that the rules of hard work is progress and prosperity. So when you put them on life's great pathway, we will have a better nation. Then you could boast you made a contribution. This one is for the kids. Too many times we see so many children going astray. I just want to put them back in line a little bit. Just wanna say a word to the youths and them. Where you see today we have so much problem. You're young and you have your whole life ahead of you. Don't go and mess it up, then regret you do. Between tomorrow's dreams and yesterday's regrets lies today's opportunity. Oh yes, don't mind how hard it seems. Try to get up and make an extra effort today. I say, oh youth of the nation, listen well. Youth of the nation, listen well. Youth of the nation, listen well now. Youth of the nation, listen well. Fresh from school and can't get a job. You mean you have to take up a gun and run? You hold the future of one nation. Giving up is out of the question. There's enough in this land for every man's need, but not enough for every man's greed. Remember that. Life has so much to give, just be constructive. Go ahead in the world and live. I said to live. Oh, youth of the nation, listen well. Youth of the nation, listen well. Oh, youth of the nation, listen well now. Youth of the nation, listen well. We make a living by what we getting. We make a life by what we giving. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And don't you ever forget it. Tough times never last, but tough people do. So be strong, show the strength in you. I say in you. Oh, ye of little faith shall never prevail. If you do what you till you fail, you're going to fail. So youths of the nation, listen well. Youths of the nation, listen well. Oh, youths of the nation, listen well now. Youths of the nation, listen well. Yes, COVID. COVID. Appropriate for COVID. Oh Lord. I start to study the whole universe.
Will. You can't sing that tune so just so. Aloes, you can't sing a big tune so. Only the big tune getting ready to come out. All you make the donation, select a play the tune again, mama. Play the thing now, man. You no longer waiting for this tune. Sing the tune, man.
Chi-la-la-la-day. Whoa, Lord. La-la-day, day-la-la-day. I start to study the whole universe. How come this world gets so corrupt and cursed? Things are stranger, cause it's not like before. Man's life in turmoil, with disaster and war, for sure. With the nuclear this and the nuclear that, they intend to smash down the world flat. And they don't care about the master's plan. Cause every day man seeking to destroy man. Put a hand. Cause this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony. But because of selfish ways, man creates things to shorten his days. Cause in his comfort and strife, what a life, what a life. Cause in this comfort and strife, what a life in these times. But these are the signs of the end of times. When mankind had behold the first sunrise, this world to him was like a paradise. But up to now, to his ways he never take heed. Now he's at war with himself because of his greed. I read, when they dropped the bomb in Hiroshima, in history it is the world's disaster. It's in record how millions of people dead. Yet every day man improving a new head. They dread, cause this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony. But because of selfish ways, man creates things to shorten his days. Cause in this comfort and strife, what a life, what a life. Cause in this comfort and strife, what a life in these times. But these are the signs of the end of time. Mankind of himself create dread disease. Talking about gonorrhea, AIDS and herpes. Now he's searching, desperate to find the cure. And up to now, man still hasn't passed first floor. Well, what more? The Bible said that when God made woman, He specified she was man's companion. Some men turn away from her beauty and perfection, showing us plain that they prefer live with a man in this land. But this was never meant to be. Man's supposed to dwell in harmony. But because of selfish ways, Man creating to shorten his days, causing discomfort and strife. What a life, what a life, causing discomfort and strife. What a life in these times, but these are the signs of the end of times. Pray that one day this nonsense will cease. Mankind must return to uttermost peace. Cause the penalty is death and destruction. Man, know thyself, stop causing more complication. Change your plan. It's time the world leaders come together. Stop trying to destroy one another. It doesn't matter if you're from England or Haiti, America, Iraq, Beijing or Germany, sign the treaty, cause this was never meant to be. Not supposed to dwell in harmony, but because of selfish ways, man creating to shorten his days, causing discomfort and strife. What a life, what a life, causing discomfort and strife. What a life in these times, but these are the signs of the end of times. What a life, what a life, causing discomfort and strife. Yes. Drop this one on me. I want to say thanks to the Street FM for having me here. Thanks for having Iwer having me here. But all that I do, I want them to be. I don't want to change. I don't ever want to be nobody else. I've met many people trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me.
Can't play that tune so Aloes, we want to see donation to sing that soon. You only have to put a donation to hear that tune. You can't play that tune, but Aloes, wait now, my suit looking better than yours, you know?
Yeah, plenty better.
I don't have suit like Aloes, for your information. Aloes don't have suit like me. Play the tune, play the tune.
Ding ding la da ding, die la da die. I've met many people trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me. Some say for an imposter and bliss with imitation, and how I trying to song just like he. But I would like to let those people know, for 14 long years, Baron did leave and go. 1979 is when I came on the scene. Then Baron came back in, but I don't song like the Baron. For your information, the Baron don't song like me. So when I'm singing my tune, and you hear a sweet croon, I'm just being me. Even when I'm dressed in some fancy style of fashion, or wearing some costly jewelry, you talk about the see me talking to 4 or 5 women. You just say I'm trying to be like he, but there's one thing that they don't understand. Baron love Indian and plenty action. I just love nice things and I am being friendly. Yes, it makes me happy. But I don't look like the Baron. And if I should mention Baron Monashi than me. So whenever you see me looking nice and dandy, I'm just being me. I and Baron address each other as brothers. We think that's the way that it ought to be. But usually I see some people just get in hurries and decide to make a controversy. Even reporters and all join the brew. And the questioning, who I'm more bold than who? And when I'm not feeling to put mine on, they just say that it is the fun. But I don't have gold like Baron. For their information, Baron don't have gold like me. So whenever I'm wearing, it's not from a flaming, I'm just being me. Myself and Baron, we both have religious background, so we enjoy singing from since we're small. If you should notice while we are on a stage performing, it's so natural that we don't have to pause. We just relax and let the feelings flow. Do what we want, wherever we go. It's a gift from God that we both receive. So please don't be deceived, and please don't take me for Baron. Just pay close attention and don't take Baron for me. We both have one thing in common. It's a gift from heaven, but I love being me. Again, I want to say thanks to the Street FM and Iwer for having me on Iwer stage. It has been a pleasure entertaining you all. Don't mistake me for Baron. Just pay close attention. Don't mistake Baron for me. We both have one thing in common. That's public attraction, but I love being me. Wave your thing, Iwer, wave your thing.
Wave your flag, 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 wave your flag. In the dance and inside the dance, in the dance, inside the dance. I want George and Sugar Aloes. In the dance, in the dance. Please don't correct me for Aloes. For your information, Aloes don't have suit like me. When you see me in a suit,
yes, that's a big attraction, but I love being me.
Aloes, thank you very much for coming.
Most welcome.
As I told the people before, don't stop it, let's keep the music playing, don't stop it. As I told the people before, you is one of the persons who helped me, not just inspire me, helped me to get there. Because when I get to know you guys, you all was already working for the boss in New York, that is Super Jack Tantan. And if Ole didn't say yes, Tantan would have never say yes. You and Poser. Right? Because when I covered up Boom Boom thing, Tantan wasn't interested in that. You know Tantan is a man, he used to like Calypso.
Yeah.
He would spend any amount of money to produce a Calypso. But his soca whiny thing, he really wasn't into that. So he only allowed the song to pass because Leston had already produced it already. And when it reach up in New York with Posa and Aloes and them, is all you tell them that is what the young people going for these days. And Tantan shall allow it to go out. And that is how I beg she to dance, she back up on me. I tell she not do that. So I want to take this opportunity to tell you thanks again in the camera.
You are most welcome.
You know, I want to tell my fans, he did it for us. And he made a very, very good contribution for all the years. And he didn't sing any Calypso tonight. And it must have a reason why he didn't choose to sing any Calypso tonight. And the choice is his own because tonight is his night anyway. So I can't tell a man what song to sing.
Well, it had Calypso, you know, but it was more philosophical.
Eh?
It was more philosophical.
Oh, I get the big word.
Yes.
Right? But you know, anytime we come here, we just surprise people. Last week, we had a surprise for all around the Shirley Hendrickson. You know, and we played a video with the father and they were singing back up. They were surprised. So right now, I want to take this opportunity to surprise you.
All right.
And play you a Sugar Aloes singing a Calypso. Director, bring the Sugar Aloes away.
Me, right? So what I want you to do is you start from here and you're coming up like I've met many people trying to make confusion, trying to put Baron against me. Some say for an imposter and bliss with imitation, and how I trying to song just like he. But I would like to let those people know, for 14 long years, Baron did leave and go. 1979 is when I came on the scene. Then Baron came back here. But I don't sound like the Baron. For your information, the Baron don't sound like me. So when I'm singing my tune and you hear sweet croon, I'm just being me. Even when I'm dressed in some fancy style of fashion, or wearing some costly jewelry, so somebody they see me talking to 4 or 5 women, they just say I'm trying to be like he, but it's one thing that they don't understand. Baron love Indian and plenty action. I just love nice things and I am weak.
I change the lyrics.
Yes, it makes
See, Baron like woman with big bam bam. This is show.
For your information, Baron more nasty than me. So whenever you see me looking nice and dandy, I'm just being me. Each other, brothers, we think that's the way that it ought to be. But through jealousy, some people just get in horror. try to make a controversy. Even reporters and all join the brew. And they questioning who have more gold than who. And when I'm not feeling to put my son in the sea, that is in the pond. But I don't have gold like Baron. For their information, Baron don't have gold like me. So whenever I'm wearing, it's not flamming, I'm just being me.
Let's hear a round of applause for Baron and Sugar Aloes. Sugar Aloes, that was a great year. That was what year it was?
92.
1992. That was Sugar Aloes in his prime these days. You talk about gold? I am a little one chain. But when I come in town, I see Aloes and Baron, I say, let's push my chain inside. Pull up my jersey. You understand? And I must say, thanks for your contribution. Thanks very much. I can't find words to tell you how much I wanted to thank you. I know you all doing all the Calypso tent and stuff. Just remember when Carnival season come, I'm ready to work you guys. You know, I'm always ready. And you know, as all you call my phone, the first thing I just say is yes. I will do anything for Calypso. I'll do anything for Calypso tent, you know, because, you know, if it wasn't for Calypso tent, you know, Kaiso, I don't know if people would know me, you know. I might be selling point forth in some way. So I'm grateful for Kaiso. So anything I'm doing, any Kaiso thing, just remember Iwer stage, say Iwer is here, just come down with the building. If I'm not here, just ask, hey, he there? Or send him a message and tell him I say so. And whatever you say will be so. So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for tonight again. Right? And don't forget tomorrow night, we have Soca Night with Trisha Hamilton and Snakey is going to be on tomorrow night. And don't forget, Comedy Cook-Up is going to be on Sunday night. And don't forget, next week Saturday, we have Trinidad Killer is in concert right here, you know, with a different swing. You remember, that is going to be a different concert. It's going to be a pay-per-view concert right here next week Saturday, you know, and on and on and on. Look out for Bugsy Sharp coming. Look out for Protector coming, you know. Protector is going to come and sweep next week. You look out for Protector coming, and look out for more Calypsonian coming. And just remember, it's every Thursday, every Friday, and every Saturday, Sunday, we're right here on Iwer stage. We out. Love you.